Hey, what's up? I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I started this either at like 1:30 when I haven't streamed in probably like 3 months. But hey, yo, we're bringing it back. Why not? I'm forgetting to look at the camera and all that already. Even though I'm just kind of talking to myself, I feel like it's a little high. We're gonna make it a little lower. Yeah, there we go. It's been a cool minute. Oh, the calm before the storm. So, cool little life update. I mean, start from smallest to largest, I guess. I shaved today. You know, you see my chin, and I'm not like all picking at my facial hair, my whatever little goatee I can normally grow. Oh, and then tomorrow I'm planning to get a buzz cut. Yeah, I like. I'm not gonna wear a hat to, fully embrace the last day of having hair. Basically gonna be bald. Cause we're blessed from 5 years ago when I first became a summer camp counselor, YMCA Camp Sequoia, and kind of like 5 hours away from me. The redwoods with a bunch of the, large trees, the forest area, disconnected from internet civilization. No, it ain't. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go on the 22nd, which is crazy to think. It's in like a week, roughly. It really doesn't feel real. I still have a lot to do. I think honestly doing the stream and kind of like holding myself accountable, kind of just talking myself through it. We could do this. Oh, I'm a little nervous even talking about it or just letting my thoughts flow outwardly, but no, genuinely, I'm really excited. I think I want to create some like new habits. I'm excited to like I genuinely think I hate this thing. Like I think I hate my phone. No, genuinely. Like I am, and I think anybody could say this, right? We're like serially addicted to these. And I find the less time I spend on it, the happier I am. But then of course, like all the obligations or whatever, and it's the you give a mouse a cookie thing. It starts out all innocent, and then you give a mouse a cookie, they're gonna want the glass of milk, they're gonna want this, it implies this and that, and then no, yeah, you're really just stressing yourself out. But all the little small talk, how are you? How you been? All that. Like I've genuinely been good. Honestly, the lack of streaming and all that. Oh man, we you if you know me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I really can't fake how I'm feeling. I just express outwardly. And no, it's oh, we weren't doing too hot this past month. I'm not gonna lie. It's been some up and downs. It's been a lot of course, my own choices to overthink and dwell on my past type of things. But oh, nothing like a new job, a trip, a getaway from home that'll set you straight. I'm gonna be gone for a little over 2 months, and oh, I'm absolutely terrified. This is gonna be one of the hardest things I've ever done. At the same time, I think it's gonna be amazing. I think it's everything I've needed. I think it's like the most divine timing that who knows? People I needed to meet in this life for next 25 years or however much I have the privilege of being alive. I'm sure I'm gonna meet him here. Or I really hope to go back summer after summer. I'm gonna see Kiwi on again. Yo, Kiwi, my guy. I'm really hoping I can. Well, if storage permits, of course. I want to make like little video diaries kind of while I'm at camp. And then, nah, man, Kiwi, I can't believe now I basically have to have my best Kiwi on impression, which not like I'm of course gonna be myself, but I'm gonna be a unit leader. Like they trusted me to. That's what Kivion was for me last time. He was my unit leader. Other than Andrea was kind of the director. It's cool to actually talk about out loud. Like I have a great memory, of course. 5 years ago, I still remember so much of it. Nick, Zion was with Hannah, and they were all kind of clicky, but they were like the cool kids, you know. We kind of like so you wanted to kind of be in with them. My roommate Nick, who was like having his first like experiences of like alcohol and like outside of he just graduated from high school and being away from home, so I got to live vicariously through him, and I was kind of you know quitting my own stuff, going through my own journey of like why I even wanted to go there in the first place, you know, just to get away. And like I am this time wanting to disconnect, create some new routines, but this time not as much running away anymore. It still kind of is. Still definitely is. I still have so much to do, but it's more running towards the goal, really, you know, and just the self improvement and trying to be a person, you know, that does things, that is self servant of themselves, that is independent, and that can be competent enough to take care of themselves and not go back and forth between depressive funks and little episodes. And I just want to create great habits and coping skills and learn life lessons that'll completely change my life. Is that too much to ask for? That may be. Maybe a lot to expect, and I let's just take day by day. It's I'm getting eased into it though. I'm going with Mike, Vianney, Monty, Olivia, Anthony, Vianney's boyfriend. Oh, of course, Mike's brother Kyle. We're gonna go camping. They're gonna kind of have a send off where we found a spot, a little campsite like 2 hours away from Lake Sequoia. So I get there kind of Saturday. First day of camp is Sunday. I check in so I can be with the homies for a little day. Excuse for them to kind of have a road trip, camping trip, and I'm actually gonna drive this time. I got my car. I didn't last time. Oh, that was the name I forgot. Melissa and Janet, my Six Flags moms, the people I was hanging out with then because I was annoyed with the people my age for some reason at the time. I'm excited. It's weird to I'm gonna be one of the older people there. Or it's weird. It's weird, right? Yeah. I have to think about that. I'm gonna have to have people that will report to me. Eh? Or they're just like 18, 19, 20. I still feel like I'm that age myself. Oh, this is crazy. I don't. Oh, but Andrew Bell, the director, I've been going back and forth with. He seems like a great guy. Simon's still there. Mister would ride a motorcycle. Mister like, oh yeah, yeah, big man on camp. But everyone else is kind of gonna be different besides Kivion, Simon. So I'm really excited to meet some new people. You know, the name I didn't mention, Jenna, Zion's sister. I just I learned a lot from ASAP. My 3 going on like 4 really, right? No, 3 years of after school instructing, being with elementary school kids. It's really like built me up in so many ways that I don't even know how I've prepared myself for them, or how I find myself in the rooms I'm able to, or even just this ability right here, this little superpower I have here to just kind of talk without that many filters, or in a confident manner where I could express my thoughts. Very, very insane. And I go back and forth between like, well, you only get one life. I need to make the most of it. That and the everything's already been done. Oh, being all cynical. No, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything that great, so might as well not try, right? And then the switching to we needed to be great like yesterday, and we need to do everything all at once right now. And if we don't, we're a failure. Or I just I've been very patient with my ambition recently, and trying to just take it slow, give myself grace. We've been physically active. I'm playing a lot of pickleball, basketball, going on my walks, and ASIP's of course been good to me. I can't complain. It's still like riding a bike, sleepwalking, even being on autopilot for some schools. But it genuinely does feel good to be in front of the computer here. School, the political science, or really trying to pursue has been going well. I have a paper that I'm reminding myself now that I got to do on Saturday. Do Saturday, not do it on Saturday. I gotta do it now, and then little by little till then, right? But no, I'm really happy with the way things have been going. I'm not looking as things of the past as regrets as much, or it's more of a silver lining, half glass full type of way, instead of just dwelling and just constant overthinking, spiral staircase in my head going up and down of you should have done that, or like, oh, you were horrible there, or whatever, or just repeated cycles of feeling incompetent. And oh, you know what? I'm glad we're out of it. I've really been trying to be a person recently, not for myself, admittedly, but for when I get a chance to hang out with my coworker friends. You know, they're really just friends at this point now, right? Which is really cool. It feels nice to be included. The people we're going camping with, we've been doing karaoke. Went to see Michael. He'd a bit at karaoke after, and just been playing pickleball with whoever can or is available. We got our little group chat, that I try to be as responsive as I can. You with you gotta have some persona of can't reply too much, or yeah, you guys know how it is. Gotta keep your cool, gotta keep your calm, or be cool, be chill, reply enough but not too much. Middle ground of everything is easier said than done. But I wanted to not just ramble and yap for the camera. And I'm remembering I made some coffee, which yes, I know at 1:50 at about 2 a.m. But at this point, the sleeping schedule is just horrible, and this is a great way to to me of being productive. So, and I guess this is what this big ramble rant has come to, right? I've realized I just need to start. The sooner you start anything, the faster you gain momentum, the faster you gain experience, the faster you become competent, right? And the older I get, or just the more days go by without any progress, the less patient I am with myself. Because I realized I I want, not just want, but need this for myself. I've gone through too much in life, and I've been privileged to do so many extraordinary things that I can't help but lead an extraordinary life. And at this point, I need to stop at nothing until I obtain that. I'm done making excuses for myself. Because if it's not extraordinance, in the past, it's been my own melancholy, dwelling, looking at what wasn't. But I think I've been more kind of enjoying the process, you know? And the cliche, it's the journey, not the destination way. And it has been hard. Like, it sucks being patient. It's not fun being responsible. You would much rather do the thing that wouldn't create progress, whatever doom scrolling on your phone, video games, X, Y, and Z, anything that is not towards a long term goal, as little as, you know, cheating on the diet or things of that nature that isn't going to grow your garden, we need to cut it out. At this point, we're 25 years old, and no one's going to save me. And you know what? I'm really excited for the next 10 years, or just wherever I'm going to be next year. I think 10, 5 years, you really can't plan that ahead, at least in my state of mind. I definitely can't. But I just know 1 year is still kind of long term for me, but I could see it as both kind of short term. And I'm really planning on doing what I needed to do 5 years ago. Yeah, getting my getting my life together, not just saying it or thinking about it and snoozing the next day, but really being about it. I've gone back and forth between giving it my all and trying, and then giving up, and then putting even more effort in the next time, and then just cycles of give up, try again, give up, try again, give up, try again. And I think I'm done giving up. The Dostoevsky quote. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Dostoevsky? What is it? Your biggest mistake is that you've failed yourself for no reason, right? And I need to make this all worth something. I need to. I need to. And you know what? Just so we get a little bit of a lighthearted stream kind of in there where I am playing a bit of a game. I don't really have much planned. I'm thinking I just want to play, and I'm gonna go with, of course, our little chess setup, which I have to hit 9. Yeah, I still know my key bindings. We're gonna go to google.com, right? But it's gonna be, I forget. I used to play this in school when we were at the computer lab. Cool Math Games was banned, but people didn't know about it was like the 50th or 20th or 30th, 40th anniversary of Pac-Man. And then will it show up like this? Sorry, I really need to change those key bindings. Maybe it's just letters or something I'm not gonna hit while I'm typing, obviously. But google.com. Yes, 30! It was the 30th. So in 2010, look at that. So can I still like play it? Yeah, insert coin. Look at that. It's not like big though. This is so really. Coin again. I remember it being 2-player, but we're gonna zoom. Let's go. Like split screen. I'm looking back and forth. No, I'm a little upset. I was so close, or maybe less than 20 little guys away. I was told by Connor, my coworker. Oh no! I was told by him that they have different like AI or functions. They have these actual names for like those guys. And apparently, they do of course come out at a different time, but they have like a certain action, which I want to restart and then have my lives again. So we're gonna, yeah, let's go. Insert coin and just one player. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ready? Yeah. What happened to the volume? Honestly, I want to try when I get back. Just vibe and have kind of similar like, interests, energy, the cameraman, and then when I do my lives. You know, not like how other people do the camera. So it's kind of lurker over here, but no, it's very much yeah. It's actually a problem. Like I suck. No, we're trying it out. We got 13,200. Cool. Oh, and we accidentally another insert coin actually takes you to like the about page. That's cool. But healthy or not is up to you. You really can detox. I phased through the blue guy, but then YouTube videos, and it was made in 1980s. trouble, but does everything finds the hotel that the woman that we find out later was the time traveler, of course, but it was kind of before in a past life, so to say, but he has no recollection. Mr. Little Man, little child prodigy dude, and it's so like it's very anti vintage, anti old. It's a little too modern. The dialogue's like, I no, I was enjoying it, but I probably turned it off. I'm not gonna lie. After like 15 minutes, after the hangout with like her besties, and you really find like the purpose of her day and kind of the social dynamics they got, and how like Gen Z all the dialogue is, or just how they just don't make them like they used to. It's things like these that make me feel like an old soul, or just make me make me realize why things are so divided in the way they are, of people who are so attached to the past and want to try to bring it into the future, or people who are complete futurists and want to leave the past in the dust. So it's very interesting. What a dichotomy we live in. But should I actually go into some chess Rubik's cubes? Nah, maybe we'll keep it to 30 minutes. Maybe I'll just post this as a little, I don't know, rants YouTube video. Oh, and I remember after I saw Project Hail Mary. After I saw Project Hail Mary and seeing Ryan Gosling do all his little video diaries, right, when he's on the spaceship, like, dude, like it's like a captain's log. Dude, I want to be able to have one of those. Just talk to camera, say how you're feeling, kind of little diary for in the future. It always look cool to look back on when I'm old and gray, and it'll be like, yo, that's what dude looked like when he was younger, or that's how he talked, or look at that before he did all that or became who he did. So, even though I'm not hurling towards my own demise, even though we all are to some extent, but in a spaceship, interstellar Project Hail Mary, romanticizing your inevitable doom type of way. And a reluctant king that doesn't want to wear the crown, that it's his reluctance that's going to make him a great king. The one who doesn't want to wear it is the one that's maybe best fit for the job. I want to end, but I'm afraid I'm never gonna see y'all again, or it's gonna be like, yeah, come back or whatever, and then all right, in 4 months or next year, what's up, guy? Oh my god, dude, yeah, sorry guys, haven't, and I'll have some excuse then, but no, genuinely, I'm leaving the 22nd. My first day at camp is the 24th. I have less than 10 days. I wanna really prepare, and if you've seen How I Met Your Mother, I want to be the diaper man. I want to be when Barney first meets the mother at the store. She needs the diapers. He's trying to do a play, and she convinces him to do the Robin, It's gonna take all the stops, everything in your game. She doesn't even know who he's talking to, who she's talking to, and what he's capable of. This is it. This is I get to burn the playbook, you know? This is it. No more playbook needed. This is the play. And this is gonna be the play kinda for the rest of all plays. And so much to do, so much to talk about, a lot to want to ignore, a lot to run away in fear of, but also a lot to be proud of, and a lot to still triumph over, and a lot to be grateful for. We're gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna work out. Never mind. And I feel like I said that like the part of the journey is the end. RDJ's Tony Stark's little monologue at the end game, as his kind of funeral. Now we're really just going on a tangent of little things I could bring in to kind of make this long-winded outro more coherent and not like I'm just rambling. But we like to linger on a goodbye. We're working on it, but old habits die hard. So this was cool. It's been this fractal. It was May 14th, 2:14 a.m. Oh, Valentine's. Mahal na mahal kita. See y'all.